So I just got back from the Star Wars Rogue One, the another prequel movie of which I got this, which you guys might have seen it. So I'll be doing a review of the Star Wars Rogue One, the storyline. So here. So here I got this I got the shirt right here for Rogue One, the K2SO, Jyn Erso, and there's the captain right here. So and just so you know, before I do this review, I got this poster from the AMC IMAX, which is fucking sweet. Here all the team, and here's all the here's all the Imperial. Damn, it's really good. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. That's what this movie is. So yeah, looks pretty nice. There's Donnie Yen, Jyn Erso, and this character was played by and you might have seen her from other movies such as The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I think her name is Felicity Jones, though, if I'm not mistaken. I might figure out some names. I don't know much about the characters. The highlight for me from the movie would have to be him, though. K2SO, very, very cool fucking robot. No, a droid, though. So yeah. So yeah. Now, just before I do the review again, sorry. Just so you know, there are going to be spoilers. So I'll be doing the review of what the movie is, and in the end of it. And once I say spoilers, just so the spoilers will be on this section, and the review will be on this section. So let's start off with a review. What do I think about this movie for Rogue One? Oh gosh, I don't know, man. It was fucking incredible. Oh god, it felt really good. It felt really good. The tone, the feel, like oh shit, dude. I love what it's handling so well. Yes, this is a Star Wars prequel. It's another prequel, but done right, you know. But done right, you know. Yeah, done right. Man, I mean, this movie shows no disappointment at all. I love the characters. And just so you know, it's really good. There are some characters that I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was nuts. Oh gosh, I mean the movie. I don't know. I kept saying the movie's good. I'm sorry. It felt like this is done right. Done right. You know, this is much better than the original prequels. Yeah, fuck that one. Fuck that one. I don't hate the prequels. It's just the problem I have with it's just the thing is I don't like the dialogue. I hate the CGI, which is one of the things I disliked about the movie. I mean, you know, excuse me. You know, it felt like this movie shows no disappointment. It has to stay true to the timeline, you know. So yeah. By the way, this is much better. This is a little bit better than the episode 7, which came out last year. You know, which I've done a review. I might put a link in the description down below. You want to see it. So yeah, I mean, Felicity Jones. She had done a great job playing as Jyn Erso, and Diego Luna, who's actually a good actor. Good actor for playing Captain Cassian Andor. I mean, he was pretty good. I like that. And Mads Mikkelsen. Oh my God! If you guys have been watching Doctor Strange, you guys could see Mads Mikkelsen. He played as a villain. And just so you know, in the Star Wars movie, he played as Galen Erso, the father of Jyn. And wow, I mean, Mads Mikkelsen, he was fantastic for sure. I love his acting. It shows like, you might have seen him from Doctor Strange, but he will appear in a video game called Death Stranding. So be sure to look out for that game until the next few years. Donnie Yen, you guys might have seen him from other kung fu movies. I don't watch that much kung fu movies though, so I watch a lot of stuff that's based off drama, such as Korean drama and Japan drama though. So when yeah, off topic from that. Okay, Donnie Yen, he was very very funny. He was very funny as shit though. I love him for what he does. He played as a blind character named Chirrut Inui, who is wow. It's good though. Like this movie shows you like it never disappoints you from front to back. You know there are some parts that's missing here and there. Uh, okay, so let me think. And I love all the characters. They have done an amazing job. I love the storytelling was very good. The storytelling was pretty much connected to the pre to the original. What I for what I mean is for episode 4 through 6 though. So I thought it was well connected, pretty good, very very good. I like that. I like those stuff, and the setting is good. I love the practical effects are there, which I love. The CGI is pretty good. Not It's very very good. It's not the best, but it's pretty good though. The action is pretty well packed. Just so you know, this is not a lightsaber duel bullshit or whatever. This is not a Jedi stuff. But they do have some Easter eggs, which I'll get into that in the end of spoilers. Uh, you know, I love the set. It's great. I love the characters. I love each and every character. Not every character I love, but the highlight for me is K2SO, the Imperial Droid, which is actually the highlight for me of the movie, which I love that fucking droid. He was so funny, on point. But just so you know, and the actor who played is Alan Tudyk. He had done some motion captures in the past other movies. No, so yeah, I mean he was doing pretty good. I love the droid. It was so funny. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I love everything what it came from start to finish. There are some parts that I sometimes don't like as much. There are some Easter eggs that are so interesting and so good. It felt like something that's just well grounded. It has some story build up to it. It's actually what I love about this movie. It shows you they. Just so you know, I've heard there's a few months ago. This was not long ago. There was the Disney productions were pretty disappointed on the first shoot, just because there are some parts that are just you guys know what I mean. You could check. It's pretty easy down there. You gotta do reshoots just because there's some parts that are just out of place, and it doesn't feel well connected as much. So yeah. Okay, let's move on. So I guess that's everything I have to say. If there's anything I missed from the review, please let me know. Now on to the spoilers. So now before I do this, now this is gonna have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff. So if you're one of those people who don't want to hear the spoilers, then you might wanna pause this and watch the movie first, and then go to the spoiler section. Okay, spoilers for this. Okay, so everything in the whole scene is great. I love I love every moment of what's happening. Such as they're trying to find the hard drive to destroy the Death Star, where Galen Erso in the intro, where you see he was trying to protect his family. He's trying to protect his wife and daughter from the Imperial, but he decided to sacrifice his life to make sure his family is safe, because what his character is, Galen was trying to fix the Death Star. What it's if you guys know what the Death Star is, it destroys the whole planet, like everything destroys the whole planet, and all the people died. So this movie is not always about the Force or lightsaber duels or whatever. This is more like a war movie, and it shows now the thing that really, now you guys, and just so you know, yeah, now move on to what I said before. So Galen, just saying that he's trying to confront him, like, you know, I don't want to build this just because of what happened. Because what happened, though, you know what I mean, once you guys watch the whole movie. And just so you know, his wife, just so you know, Jin and his mother try to find a safer place. You know, she tried to run, and her mother was like, you gotta take this with you. You gotta take this kyber crystal with you, and make sure you don't give this to the wrong hand. Keep this with you. Make sure the force is with you. I know what I said is rephrasing, but you watch the whole movie, you'll understand what I mean. You know, just so you know, after when Jin Erso run away, her mother, you know, she stepped up to save. She said, "You can't." She's like, "You can't take him." Oh, do I? And the guy, director Orson Kern, who's actually the guy who. The guy who runs the death. You guys know what I mean. Sorry, I just don't know much names because I'm not familiar with the new characters. So I apologize. Just so you know, just so you know, when the mom, she was like, you can't take him away from me or my daughter, and and the guy was like, you know, or it's not just you, I'll take all of you, and he was like, and she can't take anymore, so she flips her shit. She decides to shoot him, and the death troopers shoot her, and Galen's wife, who was, you know, his wife, he was like, oh, what's going on? And Jin, she was so upset. She got super angry of what, she got pretty angry of what happened to her mother, though. So yeah, I mean, that is pretty much of a shame for her. So yeah. So after that, just so you know, Jin tried to find the bunker, hide under a rock to go on a bunker where she needs to be safe, and she has to wait for until they're all clear that there are no death troopers around, though. And just so you know, in the past few hours, after when she tried to turn on the light, after the past few hours, she was saved by one of her dad's friend, Saw Gerrera, who was played by Forrest Whitaker, and he was actually a supporting character to Jin Erso. He was actually a mentor there, so she was saved, and that was actually the flashback. Now the whole thing that I said was actually a flashback. So now into the future. Like, I'm gonna skip the part, and another thing is like, you know, gosh, what am I gonna think? I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, though. Let me go on to the last spoiler. Now, this is gonna be one of the biggest spoilers. I know I skipped a few things, but I just want to make this video quick, because, you know, I have to go to sleep, because I'm tired shitless right now, so, yeah. So, in the end of the movie, she was helped by some of her other friends, you know, to make sure she was helped by some other friends to do something, you know, to get the plans for the Death Star, you know, to get it, and to get that, just so you know, they decide, like, you know, she was helped by some other friends. Jin, she tried to go to the main building. She was helped by K2SO, who's actually trying to and he sacrificed his life and he's a reprogrammed Imperial bot, so he's still good though. But just so you know, here's a spoiler. He died. He was killed protecting Jin and Captain Kasian. He died, and I find that was pretty sad, because he was actually my favorite fucking droid. He was actually the highlight of the movie. I love him. I love him, though, you know. I mean, it was pretty sad, though. It was shit. But he was so cool. I really wish I would have seen more droids like this. Sorry, you know, and just so you know, once the whole power was shut off, since he was disabled, the whole power was shut off. They can't get through, so Jin decided how to do something pretty risky, like, you know, to shoot the window. She jumped to climb up to get the plan, and, you know, and she was like, and she got it. And just so you know, Captain Kazin is trying to protect her from the guy named from the director, from the director, and I'm pretty sure he was I'm pretty sure he was trying to give her some time and cover to make sure it needs to be it needs to be shipped over there. So yeah, it needs the Death Star plans needs to be downloaded to get the signal. So she was helped by some other. And just so you know, the biggest spoiler is and long story short, all the characters such as Jyn Erso, Captain Kazin, and Chirrut Saw, and other K2SO, all of them died. All of them died though, which is pretty much of a sacrifice. I find that was very good and sometimes sad at the same time because I like these characters. They show they can't. It's not just because they're cool and all. They're just they had a theme to it. They had a determination to do what's right. To do something what's right to save the to save the universe. I mean, all the characters died, and after all the characters died, the plan, just so you know, the data is now shipped. The data is now officially downloaded full 100%. Tried so hard to get it, but just so you know, they passed it to the other troops, and they decided to pass it. And here's the biggest spoiler. Here's another biggest spoiler: is Princess Leia. There's a cameo, Princess Leia, that she had it. And just so you know, this whole movie is actually before Episode 4, and it was great though. I like that. It was crazy. I thought this was just another standalone, but this is actually the connection, and it was great. I like that. There was actually an Easter egg right there. And just so you know, there are some spoilers, and I did get to see R2-D2 and C-3PO as a cameo, which is nice. And just so you know, and there's a spoiler right there, and there's a sorry about that. Just so you know, I enjoyed the movie for what it is. I love it so much. Sorry about the noise. It's just my phone, my iPod. Sorry. Just so you know, there's an Easter egg right there, where you see the where you see the two guys you might have seen from Episode 4. The two guys are the ones who say the two guys, the alien and the human half alien. It was he said to Luke in the cantina bar. He's like, he doesn't like you. He doesn't like you. You guys might see. You guys see the whole. You guys should find some Easter eggs around the movie. It's really interesting though. So yeah, holy shit. I mean, wow, what a great movie. What a fucking great movie. You guys will never be disappointed though. So. Oh yeah, and just so you know, this is a bit off topic. The best part is I did get to see the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer, but it already came out last week ago, so but the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer is very good. I might see it. Just so you know, July 7, 2017, that's the day after my birthday, though. So that is pretty interesting. I want to say thank you, Marvel. I know this is a bit off topic, but whatever. But okay, so I don't know what to say, man. I try to speak out some words for the spoilers, but it's hard because the movie is so goddamn good. Please go watch this. If you're a fan of Star Wars, you gotta see this movie. This is much better than the prequels. If you want to see if you guys want to see a better Star Wars movie, a brand new Star Wars movie, go with Rogue One, because this is much better than Episode 7 from last year, though. So, I don't know what to say, man. God, I don't know. If you guys have a family member who's a fan of Star Wars, anybody, please, watch this movie. Like this. Give this movie a good review. The rates that I will give is 8 out of 10. There are some parts that are hits and misses for me here and there, but for the most part, I loved it. It's not. This movie never disappoints me, and you guys should understand. You guys should understand that. You watch the whole thing, you'll love it. Everything. just so you know, that's all I'm gonna have to say. I believe there's something I missed. Leave the comments below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram to see more videos and photos like this. I hope you guys enjoy the videos. I know this is a long video, but this is me talking because because the reason why I made this video longer because, you know, the movie's good. I'm not gonna lie to you, the movie is really, really good. Please watch this. Go buy some Star Wars merchandise like what I had. Go get these posters once you're in AMC's, cause yeah, please go see the movie. Holy shit. Wow. I mean, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I might do some more videos tomorrow though, so you know, I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you guys see the movie, let me know in the comments below. You can put some spoilers, which I don't give a shit about the spoilers. So let me know in the comments below if you guys love the movie, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So peace. May the force be with you.